in Metro Detroit. First, let's go live to WXYZ7's Mike Huckman at the Breslin Center. Go State!
Go State, Diana. And there's still a few hours to go, but some people have already started arriving here at the Breslin. They're not going to open the doors, though, until around 8:15, about an hour before tip-off, and it'll be open to the public, not just students tonight. It's free of charge, and it's free of alcohol, and there's room for nearly 16,000 people to watch what today's Michigan State News calls just 40 minutes of basketball and one champion emerge. It's been 21 years since the Spartans have had the kind of magic they've got with Mateen. That's why the Breslin Center is getting ready to have this place packed to the rafters with fans watching the big game on the big screen. But some professors are trying to keep students focused on academics, not athletics.
I have an intro to linguistics class. Meets from 6 o'clock to 7:50. About 35 students, 36, I think. So I expect them all to be there.
Professor Hudson shouldn't count on that, though.
What happened to this person is that
If attendance at today's lectures is any indication, most students are skating by with a case of Final Four fever.
I went to my science class, which is a big lecture, and there was no one there. Like, it was really empty. And like a 200-person lecture, I'd say 75 people.
Larnell Smith says one professor canceled class tonight, and his 8 a.m. class tomorrow is now optional.
Professor emailed the class and basically said, enjoy the game tonight. There wouldn't be any in-class assignment, and the stuff that we go over tomorrow won't be on the exam that's upcoming.
If State wins, students who aren't sleeping at that hour are expected to be waiting in line at the bookstore for national championship merchandise. The shirts have already arrived, but they will stay in the boxes until victory is in the bag. And if the Spartans are on top and the victory bell rings when the final buzzer sounds tonight, they will start selling those new national championship T-shirts here inside the Breslin right away. They will also make a public address announcement about any victory rallies and parades that will be held here over the next couple of days. Let's hope so. Reporting live from MSU, Mike Huckman, WXYZ7 Action News. Back to you.
All right, Mike, you hear that bell tolling for the Gators.
Our March Madness team coverage continues tonight with a live look at fan fever. Marcella Lee is live in East Lansing, and Roger Weber is live at the RCA Dome. Roger?
Well, this 9:18 tip-off means a long day of waiting for Spartan fans. As you said, many of them came to Indianapolis with no tickets, but there are 43,000 seats inside and 2 Final Four teams that have been eliminated, so the legions of Spartan faithful have found a way. Some folks trade rare coins or Pokemon cards or pork belly futures. But in Indianapolis, only one commodity counts. Spartan fans, meet your scalpers. Do you trust them?
Probably not, but yeah, I mean, we tried to make sure the tickets looked real.
Any money left? Scoop up some souvenirs.
So we got that, and can't forget my father-in-law, who's got 350 mugs from across the country. So 351 here.
Fans can almost taste MSU's first national championship in 21 years. But that's not the only reason for loving this team.
They have, like, such class. Like, they've done so much for Tom Izzo and so much for our school. And I'm still going to be so sad to see them go.
The love affair could put this man in the doghouse.
My wife is down in Tampa, Florida right now, and today's her birthday.
And you're up here.
And I'm up here, and I'm in trouble.
Here's a good omen. Ask a Gator fan to sing her fight song.
I don't know the words. I don't know the words.
You don't know the words to the Gator fight song?
No.
But the Spartan fans know every word.
Spartan teams are bound to win. They're fighting with a vip. Rah, rah, rah.
Many know the tune, but few know the lyrics. They'll be singing it here tonight and in East Lansing. By the way, I have a daughter who's a freshman at MSU, and I'm sure she'll be quietly in her dorm room studying tonight. Our Marcella Lee is also there to give us the latest in East Lansing. Marcella?
That's right, Roger. I don't think there's much studying going on right here. You can see members of the Delta Upsilon fraternity here. They are ringing in the national championship with a tour around campus. A lot of these students are on a mission tonight to get a good seat for the game and find something to do with themselves until it starts.
We skipped class today.
We found a lot of students doing the same.
So we want to get our seats in front of the TV.
Skipping classes to get a prime spot at the bar. So you've got your table.
Oh, yeah. Not moving, except to get up and get beers.
So how will they pass the time? These students brought their cards.
We're playing euchre.
Playing cards in a bar?
Yeah, because we have, like, 5
the game starts, so we have to entertain ourselves.
Others are counting down the hours with a cup of cold green beer. Is it a little bit early to start?
No. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, so I feel that I should take a 24-hour advantage of this day.
From green beer to green hair, Spartans fans are ready to watch their team take it all the way.
Oh, for the game, of course. Michigan State, going all the way, you know.
Go State! We are also expecting thousands of fans to turn out here at the Breslin Center to watch the game together on the big screen. We are outside of the Breslin Center right now. Doors open at 8:15.
Out here in Indianapolis, time is beginning to crawl, but we're going to get you set for the big game coming up in just a moment.
The success they're enjoying, but they've got a job to do, and we understand how important and how difficult that can be. So we're kind of staying out of the way and letting them have their moment as well.
Are they now at the national level where they should be, or do they need this national championship to put them up there and keep them there?
I think this will certainly validate what they're hoping to accomplish in terms of being a national elite status team. Getting to the Final Four 2 years in a row, I think, puts you at a certain level, but you really do need to win the championship to really stamp yourself as that type of program. But take nothing away from these guys. Even if something unforeseen were to happen and they do not win, I still think that Michigan State is certainly on the map. And consider this. If they do win it, Michigan State will have 2 national championships. And the program that everyone wants to model themselves after, Duke, they've got 2.
And, of course, Greg Kelster, when I asked him, Dan, if whether or not the 79 team and the tonight's team met on the court, which one would come out victorious, he wouldn't tip his hat as freely as Magic would, picking the 79 team to win 10 times out of 10 games. But Greg Kelster, obviously Magic Johnson, Judd Heathcote, and a lot of former players will all be here cheering on the Spartans tonight, hoping for victory.
And I think the key thing is Greg Kelser talked about it, Magic Johnson talked about it. They're not just here showing up. They know these guys, and they've been in touch with these guys throughout their career, so I'm sure their being here means a lot to Mateen, Cleaves, Morris, Peterson, Andre Hudson, and the whole crew. So that's going to do it from out here in Indianapolis. We will be back right after the game for a wrap-up. We will see you then, but until then, that's it from the Final Four. We'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
All right, guys. Have fun.
Human as game time approaches.
Tom Izzo is a hot target this week. He's getting so many questions, his head is spinning.
There seems to be quiet satisfaction in here, Coach.
And apparently, no matter how Izzo fares tonight, when he gets back, it would be a good idea to stop in and see the boss.
Whatever the man's thinking now, whatever kind of raise he's going to get, he deserves every bit of it. He's a great leader and a great coach. Is he going to get one? I guarantee he's going to get one.
They say if you're sure, you shouldn't be nervous. Are you nervous?
Yeah, I'm nervous. You know, what I'm sure of is I'm sure we're going to be prepared, and I'm sure we're going to get the best effort we can get. What I'm not sure of is how Billy's team's going to be.
The RCA Dome is the stage, and the stage is set for tonight.
Little piece of advice. When they ask you who you're happiest for, why not say yourself?
You know, it's probably true, and I am, because sometimes I don't include myself in enough.
I know.
But, you know, if you knew what Morris and Antonio and Mateen and AJ and what those guys did when they took a chance on us, it really is bigger than big, because hopefully I've given them an opportunity to move on in life, but I know they've given me one, and so they're the ones I think of first.
All right, Florida, Michigan State, 9:18 start. Keep one thing in mind. Florida has 1 senior on their entire team. Michigan State, 3 seniors in their starting lineup. Will be playing their final game tonight for Michigan State. It's experience against youth, 9:18 to start. Emery Ruth, back to you.
You got good seats?
Real good, yeah. Doggone good.
I hate you.
He's a big
Well,
sports
don't be
honcho.
that way. Don't be bitter.
All right.
I'll work on it.
Have a good time.
Yeah,
Bye,
well,
Vern. Bye. Coming up, we'll show you what the fans are doing to get ready for the big game.
It begins on the basketball court in Indianapolis. Spartan fans are ready to cheer on their team as they dribble their way to victory. And you can bet students in East Lansing are just seeing green today and thinking victory.
Yeah, for those that went to class and those many who did not, they've been daydreaming of the moment that MSU defeats the Florida Gators. The Spartans are confident they'll be celebrating a championship tonight. WXYZ7's Heather Cataldo joins us live from Steve and Barry's Sportswear in East Lansing with more. Do they have enough shirts in stock, Heather?
I think they do. I think they'll be okay. Guy and Diana, today has been all about preparation. People are hitting stores like this to get some last-minute Spartan gear, and they're just getting ready to have a ball.
You kill the Gators!
Michigan State University students are ready to skin the Gators. With kegs in hand, the campus countdown to tip-off is on. Students say they've stood by their Spartans every step of the way to the NCAA championship game. Now, they want to make Florida State green with envy.
It's just so exciting to know that we're #1, and just, I don't know, we just want to support our Spartans. They're our classmates. We're excited for them.
MSU junior Katie Koenig and her roommates spent the day buying groceries and struggling through class.
As soon as it was time to go, everyone was packed and out of there, so it was pretty calm, but you could tell people were excited and anticipating tonight.
Could you concentrate at all when you were in class?
That was tough this morning taking the test, but I got through it all right.
As the big game gets closer, Spartan fever is everywhere in East Lansing, with the flag flying as high as everyone's expectations of the beloved basketball team.
I don't have any doubt. I think they can do it. I know they can do it. We have faith.
And while students say they've skipped a lot of schoolwork lately, at least all of the national title hoops hoopla is bringing them together. We're back live now. Look, they're even making green bagels up here for good luck for the Spartans. Less than 3 hours till tip-off, and I believe the students are starting to party right about now. We'll be keeping an eye on that. Live in East Lansing, I'm Heather Catallo, WXYZ7 Action News.
All right, thank you, Heather. And as you can imagine, green and white fever is running high in the Spartans' hometown. Some fans in East Lansing have been up since the crack of dawn, anxious but optimistic about tonight's championship game. WXYZ7's Val Clark has the story.
It was the dawn of the day Spartan fans had waited 2 decades for. And while some students got a good night's sleep after celebrating all weekend, at least one hasn't been to bed at all.
I refused to sleep until we win. After the Final Four game, I was that excited I could not go to bed.
Others buckled down last night so they could party hardy tonight.
And got as much homework done last night as we possibly could so we could watch it tonight because we're going to be up late. Yeah, I don't think my homework will be done tonight.
Maybe it's the flapping of all those flags, but championship fever spread far beyond campus. At Sparty's restaurant, no green eggs and ham, just folks counting the moments till the late night tip-off.
Yeah, I was here at 5:30 this morning, but
It's going to be a long day for you.
oh, that's all right. It'll be a good game, worth watching it.
The town's not the only thing decorated. Fans are getting decked out, too.
I'm just looking for stuff to wear tomorrow to school after we win the game tonight. So.
Including the one I'm wearing, I found a dozen Final Four T-shirt styles today. But since we've already made it past that point, you just might want to wait until tomorrow to get the latest in championship gear.
As soon as the score is decided and as soon as Michigan State is declared the winner, they'll start running T-shirts right away.
How early will you have them?
I will have them probably at 6 a.m.
The sweet smell of Spartan success. We can taste it. I'm Val Clark, WXYZ7 Action News.
And
championship happenings. Don't forget to check out our website at WWJTV.com. And, you know, Gregory, when you talk about Tom Izzo, you talk about a guy who's what now, 70 games, over 500 already in his short Spartan head coaching career?
You know,
it's unbelievable.
It really is how he's turned this program around so quickly in just his 5th year. Remember, 3rd year he gets gets the Big Ten championship, repeats that, and gets the Final Four appearance last year, and now all the way into the championship game in a 3rd straight Big Ten championship. He is really remarkable. But I think the biggest thing is he really got more actively involved in the recruiting, and now he's getting good athletes to come to wear the green and
what
white.
a great guy. Hey, what a way to end this thing. We got to wrap this thing up anyhow soon. Let's take a look at a musical piece, a musical look at Michigan State as they get ready for a championship game with All right, Gregory, give me a pick. Give me a pick. I don't know why I'm asking you, but give me a pick anyhow.
Okay, you ready? I like Michigan State to win this game by 11 points.
All right, Gregory Kelsey, you see him on the Pistons game on Fox Sports Net Detroit. Don't miss him there. Thanks so much for joining us these past few weeks. We really appreciate it. For everybody here at Detroit 62 CBS, I'm Mark Wilson. Enjoy the game at the RCA Dome. We're gone from Indianapolis. Good night, everybody.
A national championship. Live from the RCA Dome in Indianapolis. A 62 CBS exclusive big-time sporting event with our own Michigan State Spartans. Next on Detroit 62 CBS. Big Time TV.